It was 12 days before Christmas 2016 when Antonio Neal said goodbye to his mother and went to a home in Everett with a friend.
I never went a day without talking to Antonio.
When her son, her only child, didn't come home the next day, Jenny just knew. Her worst fears were only heightened when she heard from some people who were with Antonio the night before.
Detectives did learn that he was in a physical altercation with another male at the residence that night before he disappeared.
Hearing Antonio vanished after a fight in many ways seemed so off to his mother.
I was worried about Antonio. I'm like, what? Why would he do something like that? Oh my God.
No one ever heard from Antonio again. There was no trace of him until 2 years later.
This is where this case takes a strange and tragic turn. Last New Year's Day, a group of people walking along Jetty Island, the strip of land behind us, came across Antonio's foot. It was still inside his shoe, a shoe his mother recognized immediately.
I couldn't move. My head was ringing. It was the worst thing I've ever encountered. And I was researching, trying to make sure that that was his boot. You know, like, did they make styles of that style and the color? And
hello?
I just knew it was him.
The discovery meant Jenny would at least know for sure he was gone. But only having a piece of her son brought on a whole new type of pain that's difficult for her to put into words.
He's not complete. I mean, it's awful. And I need to know where he's at. I mean, I know he's probably in the river. You know, I don't know if we'll ever find him.
There was no visible trauma on Antonio's decomposed foot, but the discovery officially meant he was no longer missing. Detectives classified his death as suspicious. They say there isn't enough information to classify it as a homicide.
At this time, we don't have any other evidence besides that, and we don't know what happened to Antonio.
Jenny agrees there are still many unknowns, but she suspected foul play from the start. She says she needs justice, but more than anything, she needs to find the rest of her son.
I want to find him more than I want to find out who did this. I need him complete.
So Thursday will mark 3 years.